It is indeed a great honor to welcome the special guest of honor to this year's Ceremonial Sunset Parade, marking the end of year activities for units and establishments in Lagos area. On behalf of the officers, ratings and civilian staff of Western Naval Command, Naval Training Command, autonomous units in Lagos area, I sincerely welcome you to this evening's Ceremonial Sunset Parade to mark the end of activities for the year just coming to an end. I will pause here and perhaps the MC at the appropriate time will call on you, sir, to make some remarks before we have other activities that will follow this Ceremonial Sunset Parade. Thank you very much and most welcome, sir.
I am indeed delighted this evening to most sincerely thank the Almighty God for giving us the opportunity to witness the 2020 end-of-year ceremonial sunset for the Lagos area. I am indeed grateful to be here as the special guest of honor to partake in this glorious and age-old naval tradition. This ceremonial sunset comes up to mark the end of the year's events for units and establishments in the Lagos area. It also affords us the opportunity to foster the cordial relationship and esprit de corps between the officers of the commands and establishments, sister services, as well as friends of the Nigerian Navy. Significantly, in the last 1 year, the Nigerian Navy in the Lagos area has been able to achieve some of our set targets in spite of some challenges, especially the global COVID-19 pandemic and the EndSARS protests across the nation. The scope of activities of the commands cover operations, training, doctrine and assessment, naval ordnances, logistics, dockyard services, and other auxiliary services. In the midst of the aforementioned challenges, the commands and establishments successfully played their roles in ensuring policy implementation, safety and security of the Nigerian maritime domain, training and administration of personnel. In addition, provision of medical, educational, infrastructural development for personnel and their families have assisted in providing welfare and boosting the morale and spirits of the personnel. In the area of operations, ships and boats were deployed to tackle maritime crimes such as piracy, illegal bunkering, crude oil theft, smuggling, amongst others. Our relentless patrols have led to arrest of suspects, vessels, seizure of materials, destruction of illegal facilities, and others. These items have been so handed over to relevant government agencies for further actions. The Western Naval Command has continued to optimize the use of its assigned seagoing platforms to maintain presence in its area of responsibility. In the period under review, ships and boats were at sea for several hours. This was to ensure the security of the backwaters. These measures, coupled with the efficient use of the MDA facilities and helicopter surveillance, enabled the command to curtail illegal activities significantly along the creeks and waterways. The Naval Training Command, despite the challenges of the COVID-19, has continued to provide basic and professional training of personnel as well as capacity building. Almost 3,000 recruits in the period under review have undergone training. Equally important to note is the large number of over 4,000 under-training personnel that underwent or are presently in training in Nigerian Navy professional schools. Alongside these commands, side by side with the operations and training, is the continued efforts of the Naval Doctrine and Assessment Center to ensure periodic review of doctrines through assessment of operations, training, and administrative procedures. Notably was their participation in all exercises and conduct of work-off for ships and the recently introduced Professional Advancement Exam, PAF for short, as part of the Nigerian Navy advancement procedures. The Naval Ordnance Depot and the Naval Dockyard Limited have provided critical services in ensuring the operational readiness and effectiveness of Nigerian Navy operations. Provision and maintenance of essential naval ordinances like firearms, ammunition, as well as ship design, construction, and refit has assisted greatly in the service delivery of the Nigerian Navy in the Lagos area. Equally key, not only to naval operations, as it includes the mapping of the maritime domain, is the Nigerian Navy Hydrographic Office. Their activities have assisted greatly in ensuring and running quietly in the background, but ensuring the welfare and morale of the personnel is maintained at the activities of the Central Pay Office, CPO for short. As it is said, no man is an island. The success attributed to the commands and establishments would not be told without highlighting the support and cooperation of sister services, the Nigerian Police Force, NIMASA, and NPA. Others are the DSS, the EFCC, the NCS, as well as other paramilitary and government agencies. Special recognition must be given to the Lagos State government and indeed the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, for his commitment and support to the Nigerian Navy in the Lagos area. To our dear friends and other maritime stakeholders, you are equally appreciated, and we look forward to a greater synergy. I will end by acknowledging the visionary leadership and guidance of the Chief of the Naval Staff, Vice Admiral Ibokete Ibas, as elucidated in his mission statement and strategic guidance for the Nigerian Navy. I wish you all the best and onward together as we proceed into the new year. God bless you all.
On behalf of the officers, ratings, and civilian staff of units in Lagos area, we present this document to the member this evening for the special guest of honor for this occasion. Thank you, sir.